What is going on, guys? DragonTamerBlayde here, back from Elder Scrolls Legends, and we're playing another fat deck today. Today we're trying out Fat Scout. It's pretty similar to the Fat Spellsword we played the other day. Our additions, by running green, we're running Dunmer Tyro and Greenheart Knight. Only 2 knights? I guess so. Yeah, I guess I cut that down to get it down to 50. But this is a charging 4/4 that becomes a 6/4, and this is a charging 5/5 when you have these things procced. Either with Steel-Eyed Visionary or Emperor Titus Mead. We've got Thorn Histmage for defenses and ramp. Gets us to some of our other stuff faster. Clockwork Scorpion comes down as a 7/7 drain lethal. Tazcat is just a really quality card. And we cut one Zivkin Banelord just to get a little bit more consistent in the early game. I'm actually kind of thinking about adding back... no, we'll stick how it is. I was going to say we might cut one... Old Velothi in favor of another Greenheart Knight, but Old Velothi is better in the situations where we're not set up yet. And I haven't tested this deck at all, so we're going to leave it how I built it, and we'll give it a run. The other cool thing is, if we have High Hrothgar up, both the Greenheart Knight and the Dunmer Tyro both synergize with O'Donor and Necromancer. Which, while might not be necessarily relevant all the time, it is a thing to keep in mind. Keep the Histmage, although it's not the greatest to keep in the opener. Just got a little bit better against Kuzin Mamuda. Now we've got Ramp for days. Although if this is Slay Rage, Ebonheart like most of the ladder is playing, we're still going to be in some trouble.
They've no move we can't anticipate.
Good buff. Probably get it out soon. Maybe even next turn, since we can't play these yet.
Keep your distance.
So predictable.
Okay.
Does killing truly make a person stronger?
I wish we could play Clockwork Scorpion, but we might have to just settle for Thorn Histmage. Or Dark Guardian plus a 2. We do play a fair amount of 2-drops. We have 11 left in the deck. Okay.
They've no move we can't anticipate.
So he's just cycling heavy.
I slay the unworthy. Dry skins
And just keep pushing damage. I think that's a pretty good board here for turn 5. We've got 7, 11, 15 damage on the board. We could drop Clockwork Scorpion next turn. Or just keep ramping.
Claws are sharp and thirsty.
He could ring and use the sword here, obviously. Or squish. Alright, so he's gonna get some solid ramp going.
to oblivion with you.
So
Tazcat is great to have on hand.
Should have been more worthy.
Let's teach these dry skins a lesson.
Probably should have played Histmage to try and ramp towards Tazcat faster. But next turn's turn 7, we can play Histmage plus Barrowstalker to slow him down as much as possible.
Steal from folks who ain't using it. That's the
Squish.
key.
Alright, so he can res Venom Tongue and Mastermind?
I raise the spine of no move we can't anticipate.
Be silent.
So predictable.
Okay. And honestly, we'll probably
Let's
just
teach these
do...
dry skins a lesson.
Take that out.
The hist provides.
We'll ramp, so that next turn is a Tazcad turn.
The living.
He does not have the Magicka to play big beefy Night Talon Lord plus Squish.
Walk with our Lord.
And that's why we ramped into Tazcad. Because that card is a friggin' problem.
To oblivion with you.
So predictable.
A fine battle.
Bam! Easy peasy. I mean, that game went pretty ideally, but once you're able to identify what your opponent's doing, you just pivot. Let's get another one. Like, I feel like there's something powerful with these decks here. It's just, I think they're still probably one more card away. Like, one more Steel-Eyed Visionary type of card away from being consistent enough to rely upon. But that's why I went so heavy on guards and Zivkin Banelord and stuff like that otherwise, so that you still have some sort of game if you don't get your synergy going. I probably shouldn't have kept these two. Maybe we'll draw into Steel-Eyed Visionary early. I'm not going to use any ring charges here, there's no reason. We'd consider ringing out Thorn Hist Mage. Other than that, I'm not really into anything else.
Our plan is pure and strong.
Maybe even ring out Titus next turn? Some cascading buffs could be nice.
The Night Mother will guide us.
Okay. Into some draw. It looks like he could be playing Slay Scout.
Scales move in shadow.
He's definitely playing Slay Scout.
Die, abomination.
Some tasks cannot be
Start getting buffs going. We'll just trade here again. Next turn we probably ring out our ramp. I need to start mulliganing more aggressively with this deck.
Steal from
I'm just
folks who
worried
ain't
because
using it.
typically we'll
That's
play
the-
a fair number of cards that are somewhat expensive.
Die, abomination.
a duty.
So like I don't want to risk mulliganing into a handful of like
The hist provides.
7 drops. A 4/8 Scorpion with Drain Guard lethal is pretty solid. We knew the squish was coming, but honestly this is a pretty low impact squish. Like yeah, he gets another Ungolem, which will probably be good long term depending on how much he draws. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so he's playing like a 55 card deck here. That's an interesting card here. I don't need it yet. I could play it though. But I think basically no matter what, we're losing stuff here. So the question is, do I want to use Zivkin Banelord to trade and then trade? Answer is probably. Or I can Greenheart Knight into Barrowstalker. Let's save, yeah, let's do that.
will not be victorious. Face me.
With destiny.
By the power of the hist. I smell the stench of the living.
I do have to worry because he's got 6 of those assassins, so his long game is going to be looking pretty nice. And we still haven't found any of our synergy. But we'll get there. Gotta believe.
I will cut your wrist.
Show me what you've got, hero.
Okay.
Your death will be swift.
We might need to Zivkin Banelord here.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
I hope that we just eat here. But obviously, like, you gotta get rid of Naryu as fast as possible. We've seen the way she can snowball.
I smell the stench of the living.
I have legal sanction to end your life.
I've got a job to do.
Alright, now we might be just SOL. I'll just draw. Because we badly need it.
I slay the unworthy.
Take that out over here. So he could take out both of these guys.
There is murder in the air.
I'll scout ahead.
But we are definitely in trouble.
I've got a job to do.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
All this lethal is very bad. Big boys aren't scary if they've got lethal out in front.
Just doing business.
Get mother some flowers.
Okay.
Pretty flowers.
Should have been more worthy.
Feel the power within you.
I mean, if he has squish and he squishes into that, we just lose. Honestly, even him swinging across here is very bad.
Is there singing in the void?
So now you gotta assume that he'll probably find a squish since he's gonna draw 4 cards. Yeah, this is just too much lethal for us to deal
My
with.
strength and my courage.
Steal from folks who ain't using it. That's the key.
Meet your doom.
And then we don't trade. So only one of them can swing this turn. Unless he trades in Naryu.
I've got a job to do.
So he'll probably get Naryu back, but I need to get that 10 power off the board.
I wasn't looking for trouble.
We're just drowning. I mean, this game's over. There's no way we're winning here.
Hero.
I'm just trying my best, man. Trying my best.
Is there singing in the
We may need to just concede shortly and, like, get on with another game. Our opponent looks like he likes to play with his food.
Just doing business.
Yeah.
Meet your doom.
We're not winning this one. We'll see what we draw here, but more than likely just going to concede next turn.
I lurk in the shadows. Wait.
So we need to start mulliganing more aggressively. Because if we don't find Steel-Eyed Visionary or High Hrothgar, the game's just over. As you can see, we're just sitting here doing nothing. But at the same time,
battle.
he had a very good start of
The
lethal.
victory is yours.
And he had a squish on turn 3 or 4, I think. So we were just 8-ball stacked against us. High health does nothing against lethal. We'll get one more, though. And I will try to aggressively mulligan for our health cards. Against Halalu, we might want to mulligan for just guards. I don't know if we have the juice to outlast Halalu's resource extension. I know this is a health card, but it's not like the ones we really want. So we're going to do a full ship on this. I mean, hand-wise, this isn't horrible against Halalu. It's just, again, we have no activators. Now that's an activator.
Greetings, citizen. Greetings, citizen.
I could ring out the Barrow Stalker. Or just next turn ring out Steel-Eyed Visionary. Consider ring charges maybe for Thorn Hist Mage on 4.
I bark and birth. This is interesting.
Okay. So we'll probably just drop Steel-Eyed Visionary here. Then place something in the field lane. We can actually Greenheart Knight and trade into it.
My scales move in shadow.
Just give me a name.
Yep. Yep, yep, yep.
Come and visit your
Let's teach these
judgment.
dry skins.
You will not be victorious.
I mean, it's not the best play, but we're keeping the board clear, and we have 8 power on the board on turn 3. So it's still a pretty good play. Control Halalu, okay.
Let's teach these dry skins a lesson.
Still gonna go for this first.
Revive.
So I assume that he has support removal if he's looking like a slow Halalu deck, and I'd rather be able to play like High Hrothgar and Barrow Stalker next turn, or even like just straight Zivkin's Banelord.
The dragon fires, as all true enemies must.
So this is definitely Control Halalu. It was a little unfortunate not to get value from High Hrothgar with Zivkin Banelord, but next turn we can go High Hrothgar plus Dunmer Tyro. And I don't want to give him more health. He can't fell the mighty this. This guy is a problem. That's getting most of his turn. I assume he'll trade.
I dispatch you personally. You will fare no better.
Scaleless coward.
See if he doesn't have Tyro.
It's been fun, but this is where
4/4. Should become a 6/4 now. Yep. It's not bad for a 3-cost card. Now, if he has a Dushnik, he's gonna have to play it now, which will be a very slow turn
I
for
only
him.
need one shot.
Okay. Not great for us, but still pretty fine.
By the power of the hiss.
I mean, if I assume he has Gambit, stacking Gatekeeper into this lane is better, but if he has Rage, it's worse.
Ice Lady and
We'll separate, we'll play around Rage. This also partially plays around Gambit, because he can't trade into either one of these directly. We probably just assume that this guy's dead. Alright, this is fine. Mostly. Candy Crush. Okay. What else you got? No finish off. No Taz Daddy either.
I smell the stench of the living.
Alright, let's just put out a road bump here. And then, oh, losing a lethal's pretty good. He's actually lost 2. And now we have 7 power guys in each lane, which should be hard to take care of from hand. Because even like Fighters Guild Recruit Fighters Guild Recruit Gambit would do it. But he did lose a Fighters Guild Recruit, so he needs another lethal plus a Gambit. And it has to be a lethal that he can play in conjunction with the Gambit, which most lethal cards are. I think every lethal card is, actually. Dawnfang. Okay. He still needs to kill both of these. Or at least block one. And hope I don't draw Tascad.
We must protect our stronghold.
Alright, so he did the job. And we probably have to trade into this so he doesn't gain more health. Unless we top deck Dunmer Tyro. Actually, no. We lost our thing. Lane split here. We're getting this out preemptively because, again, Dunmer Tyro or Greenheart Knight could be lethal with this guy if one of these guys gets to swing. Moose would be a great draw as well. We're actually going to be one short of lethal right now, which is really annoying.
Let's teach these dry skins a lesson.
I mean, we did nerf our Scorpion a little bit, but we got this into a 6/6 guard. I don't think there's a ton of great ways for him to heal from hand. Outside of Ravenous Hunger Rage, which would suck. I would heal him for at least 8. Rage trade. Okay, that's solid. I need a guard. Alright, Steel-Eyed Visionary is going to take it home.
The victory is yours.
Good game, man. Good game.
A fine battle.
57 health. Goddamn, I didn't even realize we were that high. Not too bad. Alrighty, guys. Well, that is going to be it for now. Hopefully you all enjoyed. Maybe we'll play some Fat Sorcerer or something soon, but the 2 Chargers in green had me interested in playing Scout. And Tascad is obviously always a bonus as well. But that's going to be it for now. Thank you guys all very much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.